Hi students, today in this video we go for the chapter 4 part 6 and the name of the chapter is Bipin Babu's Maps of Memory. In the previous part we saw the third part of the story and now we go for the next and the last fourth part of this story. So this is the fourth part of the story, and in third part we saw that Bipin Babu booked the ticket for Ranchi. Getting off the train at Ranchi next morning, he realized at once that he had never been there before. When Bipin Babu reached at Ranchi, then he realized that he had never been there before. Means he never went Ranchi before this time. He came out of the station, took a taxi and drove around the town for a while. He came out of the railway station and took a taxi for the ride and drove around the town for a while, means for some time. He realized that the streets, the buildings, the hotels, the bazaars, the Morabadi hill, with none of these had he the slightest acquaintance. Here the meaning of acquaintance is familiarity, that he realized that these places are not familiar with me, that the buildings, the hotels and the bazaars, the hill and these all places are unknown to me. Would a trip to the Hundru Falls help? Now he thought that would a trip of Hundru Falls help me to recall my memory? He didn't believe so, but at the same time, he didn't wish to live with the feeling that he hadn't tried enough. He didn't believe that trip of visit to Hundru Falls helped him to recall his memory, but he wished that he had to try 100% to recall his memory, and he had live with the feeling that he hadn't tried to recall his memory. So he arranged for a car and left for Hundru in the afternoon. So he want to visit Hundru Falls, and he arranged car for that, and at the afternoon he will go. He visit the Hundru Fall again. So this is the first paragraph, and now we go for the next. And here is the next paragraph, that at 5 o'clock the same afternoon in Hundru, two Gujarati gentlemen from a group of picnickers discovered Bipin Babu lying unconscious beside a boulder. When he visited Hundru Falls, then what happened there, that two Gujarati gentlemen from a group of picnickers discovered Bipin Babu lying. He was lying unconscious, means regained consciousness, and beside a boulder, means rock, big stone. Bipin Babu was lying unconscious situation beside a boulder. When he came round, the first thing Bipin Babu said was, "I am finished. There's no hope left." When he came round, here the meaning of came round is regained consciousness, means when he recall his consciousness, then first thing he was said that I am finished. Now nothing happened to me, that now no any hope left for me to recall my memory. Next morning Bipin Babu was back in Calcutta. Next morning he came back. He realized that there was truly no hope for him. Now he totally fed up and disappointed. Soon he would lose everything: his will to work, his confidence, his ability, his balance of mind. These things he would lose, that his will to work, his self-confidence and his ability, his power and his balance of mind. He totally lost everything. Was he going to end up in asylum? Asylum means mental hospital. Now the situation happened that he thought that would I go to asylum, means mental hospital? because his mental condition was very bad. Bipin Babu couldn't think anymore, and he had in situation that he couldn't think anymore anything. Back home, he rang up Dr. Chanda and asked him to come over. When he came back home, he totally fed up, so he rang up Dr. Chanda. Rang up means he called Dr. Chanda and asked him to come here. Then after a shower, he got into bed with an ice bag clamped on his head. After a shower, what he did that he put ice bag, clamped means put, on his head. Just then the servant brought him a letter which someone had left in the letter box. After then, Bipin Babu's servant came and he gave a letter to Bipin Babu, and a letter was a greenish envelope with his name in red ink on it. It was a letter, and the envelope's color is green, and his name written on the letter, on the envelope, and it is in red ink. So this is the next paragraph, and now we go for the another paragraph. And this is the next paragraph. About the name, it said urgent and confidential. On the envelope, the name of Bipin Babu was written in the red ink, and another thing was that above the name it said that urgent and confidential. In spite of his condition, Bipin Babu had a feeling that he ought to go through the letter. In spite means though he was in very bad condition, but he had a feeling that he thought that ought means necessary. He go through the letter means he had to read the letter. He tore open the envelope and took out the letter. Tore means pull apart. He tear. It is a past of tear. He teared the envelope and took out the letter. And this is what he read. And he took out letter and he wanted to read it, and in the next video we will see that what was there in the letter. So I hope you understood this part very well. Thank you.